Welcome to the 2025 MAC Volleyball Season Preview and Content Days. I'm Emily Eamon and so pumped to be joined by members of the Western Michigan volleyball team, head coach Colleen Munson and senior libero Regan Boyer. Coach, I want to start with you. You continue to elevate this program. You just won back-to-back MAC titles, qualifying for the NCAA tournament for a second straight year. But now it's a new year. You got a new group, a lot of new faces. How do you continue to establish that winning culture right away?
Well, thank you for the compliment, and it's definitely a compliment for the young women in our program and the young women that came before them and our current team. And I'm really proud to be sitting here with Regan of not only our previous championships, but of our current team that is going to be a younger team, someone that we're enjoying the opportunity to get to know them in the gym and on and off the court. And I think that's where championships are made. And we really pride ourselves in our culture and what we've created here. But all credit goes to our young women and to this young woman next to me.
Regan, now that you're entering your senior season, how does that give you maybe a little bit extra motivation knowing it's your last year of college ball?
I can't believe that it's my last year. First off, I still feel like I'm a freshman, but obviously the motivation is still there. I have been very successful the past 2 years, myself and my team. So just really wanting it my last year for sure.
Yeah. Regan, from what you've seen so far in the group, I know you've only had a few days of practices under your belt, but what would you describe as the identity of this team?
Gritty, for sure. Gritty. We very long rallies in practice, and I think that is very exciting to see kind of this early on in the season. We're in a good spot. I know we have a long way to go, but we're going to be very competitive and very gritty.
Coach, after losing talent, players like Logan Case and Andy Simpkins, who this season are you looking to step up not only in terms of production, but really leadership too?
Well, I think it's exciting for us because we remember those names. You remember we've been around those young women that we saw grow from their freshman year to their fifth year. And we had transfer players come in that were tremendous role players for us that grew in their game as well. So we remember winning championships around those names and those position players and how they played the game. It's exciting for us to see this new group of young women bond and gel together, and we see something different every day that we're so excited about. And Regan is doing a tremendous job leading her team on and off the court. And we just met individually with our players, and we talked about that. Like, it's someone new every day, and it's exciting because our conference doesn't know these names, and our fans don't know these names. Our administration hasn't seen these names, and these young women play like we know they can play on and off the court. So we have a lot of new faces, and we have a lot of people that have been here that helped us win a championship that didn't necessarily get on the court or didn't have the roles that they're going to have this year on our team. So we're looking for consistent play in our middles. They're a little bit older now. MC Brusick, Amanda Glanton. We had a transfer in middle come in, Molly Brown from Texas A&M, and she's really elevated that position group to playing at a very high level. We have our freshman in Cass Pratley that is going to be another contributor in the middle position. We have defensive players and Regan herself. We have Carly Piercefield and Alana Erickson that are really holding the fort down defensively. We have a transfer come in from Virginia Tech. Ella's doing a tremendous job for us. Ella Guilfoy's doing a tremendous job for us. And one of the most exciting players that the league doesn't know anything about because we redshirted her behind Logan Case last year is Leah Richmond. And she is a tremendous volleyball player, a great athlete, and a leader amongst her peers at this young age. And she's a redshirt freshman. So we've got talent top to bottom, and then various players that are emerging every day and stretching themselves every day. So we're really excited about the returning core, their transfers coming in, and then some freshmen that we were excited about seeing what they're able to do on a day-to-day basis. That's Keely Culler on the outside, Mia Jerkovic and then the outside, playing Annalise Patchett is a returning pin player for us as well. A lot of these young women are growing tremendously on a daily basis, and we're excited to see where they're going to be from beginning of season to the end of the season.
Yeah. Regan, as an upperclassman, how have you helped integrate this team and really be someone that the younger players can look up to?
Well, I think it's huge in our program is we don't really have a hierarchy of we're seniors, you're freshmen, you do this, I do that. Like we are very much, we like to call it one big friend group. So I think that's just the little things, especially team bonding, is we do our own team bonding. We don't need the coaches to set it up for us. We choose to do that on our own, and I think that's really helped us just to get where we are at today and our friendship and our connection. Because the better friendship you have off the court, the easier it is to connect on the court.
I love that. Coach, looking ahead a little bit, you've got a super tough non-con schedule coming up, which is what we normally can expect out of you. We'll see you play four teams who made the NCAA tournament last season. What's key to getting your players prepared and ready for that level of competition so soon?
Well, the expectation is to play the best so we can be our best. And I think we have bought into that, and our young women bought into that years ago. And we're continuing to present a schedule where they're going to be challenged on a daily basis. We've got great teams coming into our home venue for our home tournament. We're on the road, and we're playing some really talented teams in USC, LMU. We owe a return trip, and they're hosting a tournament with BYU. We've got a tremendous slate when we come back. Playing Green Bay, and of course we're playing Indiana in there as well. Um, we wouldn't expect anything less than that. And I think we've learned some lessons along the way. When you have your target on your back, people expect the best of you, but you've got to motivate yourself when the level of expectation on the outside of our program is unknown. And we know how we have to motivate ourselves, but we've got to present challenges in the way of better teams across the net so we can only elevate our game.
Really excited to see this team come together, like you mentioned, with a lot of new faces, and really excited to watch you guys kick off things at home in the Western Michigan tournament. You host Oakland, Illinois State, and DePaul. So I'm excited to watch you guys go crush it this season. And thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for
Thank you.
appreciate you being there.